everyone, and welcome back to This in Canada. My name is Japneet Kaur, and in this video we will talk about New Brunswick colleges and university options in New Brunswick and how you can apply for permanent residency and become PR in possibly 6 months if you studied from New Brunswick. So without any further ado, let's start our video. Option in our list is University of New Brunswick, and the world ranking of University of New Brunswick is 959 and Canadian ranking is 26, so you can say that it's a good university. You can do undergrad as well as masters from University of New Brunswick. If you are coming to do undergrad, you need minimum 6.5 IELTS score and 60% in your 12th grade. But please do check your program specific requirement because these requirements change from program to program. There are various courses, there are various programs offered by New Brunswick University in undergrad degree like electrical engineering, computer science, arts, applied science, management, and there are so many courses. But if you are coming to do nursing, education, arts, health science or related field, you need IELTS score of 7.0. That's why I always mention to check your program specific requirement. And if you are looking to do masters from University of New Brunswick also offer lot of courses for masters. Electrical engineering, computer engineering, biology, sociology, psychology. There are various and wide ranges of courses you can do from New Brunswick. And the IELTS score required is 7.0, and also you need around 70 to 80% in your bachelor's degree to apply to University of New Brunswick. Again, a big disclaimer, please do check your program as the admission requires varies from your program to program. Now what if you want to do diploma from New Brunswick? There is a very good option of New Brunswick Community College where you can select from wide variety of their diploma courses and you can obtain a diploma from New Brunswick Community College. They offer courses from IT, sociology, plumbing, carpentry, and the list goes on. Minimum IELTS score required is 6.0 with no less than 5.5 in each. And the application fees would be around $100 Canadian and the average fees is around 9,500 Canadian dollar per year. Again, different program will have different tuition fees and different admission requirements. So these were your options to study from New Brunswick. There are many other universities and colleges in New Brunswick, but they don't come under top universities. So I will suggest if you are coming to New Brunswick and if you are going to spend that much money, choose a university and college which is good in ranking and is affordable as well. Also a very reputed college or university in Canada. So University of New Brunswick as well as New Brunswick Community College are very reputed college and universities in Canada. Most important point, while you are selecting your program or course from either university to do undergrad or master or either from college to do diploma after either plus 2 or after bachelor's, please keep in mind to choose program for at least 2 years. It can be more than 2 years, but it should be at least for 2 years. I will tell you in few seconds why I'm saying to choose for a program or course for at least 2 years. And the reason is not because of work permit, but there is another big reason. Graduated from University of New Brunswick or Community College, New Brunswick Community College, and now you are ready to apply for PR. Now you can apply for PR without any work experience or without any job. You can just apply directly if you have studied from New Brunswick University or New Brunswick Community College. How you can apply for PR? Once you graduated, the first thing you have to do is apply for your postgraduate work permit, which is like the common step for everyone. But now you have obtained your work permit, right? Now you can apply for PR under AIPP, that is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. And I know many of us has already heard about this pilot program. But what we do is we only have the high level knowledge of AIPP, and we know that if we study from Atlantic provinces, we can get PR easy because the processing time is less and also the requirements are very less. But we don't really dig into the instantial requirement through which you can qualify for AI. And in this video I want to clear everything so that you don't skip anything and later on realize that you are not eligible for AIPP program, because definitely it's a very good program. The processing time is definitely very less, and I want you guys to avail most opportunity from this program. graduated from either of university or college and now you are ready to apply for AIP. And in this video I'm discussing only about New Brunswick. It is same for other Atlantic programs as well, but I want to focus on New Brunswick because I know many students are considering to apply to New Brunswick. Now you have got your work permit and ready to apply for PR under AIPP program, that is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Why I said that you should do at least 2-year program from your university or college is because, so if you are going to apply to AIPP through internationally graduate scheme, the first requirement is you should have studied from Atlantic province, in our case would be New Brunswick, for at least 2 years. Many students skip it and they get enrolled in either 1 year or 16 months or less than 2-year program, and then later on they realize that it was a mistake. There are other way outs if you do this mistake, but I don't want you guys to make that mistake on first place. So if you are really considered to study from New Brunswick, enroll in a course which have at least 2-year program. And the second important requirement is you should have been full-time student throughout your 2-year course in university or college. So you should have maintained your full-time status as student in Canada in University of New Brunswick or New Brunswick Community College. You should not have changed your status to a part-time student. Even if you are not considering to go through AIPP program to get PR, or you are just considering any other province to study, you should not change your status from full-time to part-time during your studies, because this will affect your work permit and this will definitely affect your PR application. You need to be a full-time student throughout your studies. Second, you have to apply within 2 years of your graduating from your university or college. Even you have work permit of 3 years, but you can only apply within 2 years, that is 24 months. For example, if you got graduated from university or college on 1st January 2020, you have only 2 years, that is up to 1st Jan 2020, to apply to AIPP and get permanent residency. Even if your work permit is for 3 years, that 3rd year you can't apply. You have to apply within 2 years. So please keep these things in mind. If you are selecting your university and college and you are selecting your course, select for 2 years, be a full-time student and be ready to apply for your AIPP within 2 years of graduation. And the next requirement is that you should have been staying in New Brunswick for at least 16 months. I think that would be covered because since you will be studying in the college or university, you will be staying in New Brunswick. So these are the general requirements if you are applying through AIPP International Graduate Scheme. So what is good thing about AIPP program? You don't need any offer letter or job when you are applying for AIPP, considering you have graduated from New Brunswick or any other Atlantic province. So now what are the other requirements to apply for AIPP? You need to give IELTS or any other English proficiency test. Let us consider that you will be giving IELTS. So be careful that you have to give IELTS journal examination and not IELTS academic examination. So when you are booking for your IELTS examination, just keep in mind you are booking for journal. So what are the score required for IELTS examination to apply to AIPP? And actually the IELTS requirement is not that very high. That's why many students consider AIPP program. For reading you need 3.5, for writing you need 4.0, for listening you need 4.5, and for speaking you need 4.0, which is actually not that very bad. So I think it's a really good option if you're going for AIPP because IELTS requirement is very. Since you can apply even if you don't have job, and in case you don't have a job, you need to show proof of fund, and it's around 3,300 Canadian dollar if you're applying for one person. But if you have more people, then you need to show more. It should not be borrowed, that is, it should not be loan or from credit card. It can either be from your parents or it can be your saving, but it should be your own and it should be in your bank account. So after this, after you have completed all your requirements, you have to fill out the form. There's list of documents available on the website and it's very easy. And after you have completed your package, you just have to send out, and what they write on their website is that the processing time is only 6 months. So these were the requirements, and these were the important points you have to keep in mind while you are selecting your university and college. Now AIPP is definitely a good option, very good option. If you are coming to Canada and you want PR in 6 months, it's a very good, but I really want to clear few things before you take decision to apply to New Brunswick. So every province does have some disadvantages and advantages. Now I want to share with you guys what are advantages and disadvantages of living in New Brunswick. I want to make everything crystal clear so that you are mentally prepared that you are coming to New Brunswick and you have to face these things. So let's discuss about first advantages of living in New Brunswick. So first advantage is definitely it's very cheap province to live in. Housing is cheaper, transportation is cheaper, and the second thing is that people are very nice over there. Definitely when you are living in a small city, people are more connected to each other and they are very helpful to each other. And the third advantage is it's AIPP program. So definitely it is a very good initiative by government to develop that province. These were all the advantages, right? Now what are the disadvantages of going to New? Again, I will say I want everything so you can make your decision weighing your pros and cons and be successful and happy when you come to Canada. It does have harsh winter. Second, employment. New Brunswick is a developing province. It's a small province, so there is less job opportunities available at New Brunswick. I'm not saying that there is no job opportunities at all, but definitely it's not similar like Alberta or Vancouver or Toronto or Ontario. So you have to be very prepared that you might even have to wait for part-time jobs. This is the main thing I want to clear with you guys, that employment is definitely difficult to find at New Brunswick. And the third disadvantage is language. So some provinces of Canada are still French dominant provinces, so New Brunswick is one of them. You might face problem of language in New Brunswick. Though AIPP is a very good initiative by government, but living in New Brunswick would be difficult because, and after you get PR, then you can move anywhere across Canada. So that's the plus point. If you get permanent residency faster, you can move to any other province and you can get more job opportunities, better job opportunities. So that's the decision which is up to you guys. I just want to make everything clear from my end so that you make a good decision and you know the calculated risk involved in it. And that's all for the. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel, mean universe to me, and consider liking this video and share with your friends and family. And I will see you in next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.